Okay, so this is the moment in the webinar that everybody has been, I think, anticipating, especially the students that are finalists in the Dorothy Waxman International Textile Design Prize. And so we're very pleased to share with you a recording of me and Royce Epstein looking at the winners. And so I'd like to first thank Mohawk for yet again sponsoring the $5,000 prize. And Mohawk, of course, is America and one of the world's leading flooring companies. And so I'd also like to thank Ragnar for organizing all of the amazing applicants. I think there was about 200 from schools all over the world. And so that was a lot of work to collate all that information. So thank you, Ragnar, and our team. And I'd also like to thank the jury, Alyssa Arthur, who is the Deputy Director of Cultural Affairs at the William and Milford Lanson Chief Curator, and Christine Upselia, who is a consulting firm, Madison's, about innovative materials, and also Sagarika Sundaram, who is a textile designer and who joined us on the jury. So we met all of the 20 finalists to the Waxman Prize about a week ago. They gave their presentations to the jury, and then the members of the jury deliberated to create this selection. So without further ado, I'll hand it over to Ragnar, and she will play the video recording announcing the winners. Okay, so the exciting moment is finally here, and we have Royce Epstein from Mohawk Group to reveal to us the winners and the runners-up of this year's Dorothy Waxman International Textile Design Prize. So I'll hand it over to you, Royce.
Thank you, Philip. It is always an honor and a pleasure to be on the jury for the Textile Prize and to see all of the incredible work that's happening around the world by these amazing students. I am proud to be here on behalf of Mohawk Group. We're thrilled to sponsor the Dorothy Waxman Prize and to really help shepherd the next generation of textile designers. So, okay, the jury had a hard time just acknowledging the few projects we have here. Truly, everyone had fantastic projects and contributions to the textile field, but we did narrow down to 5 honorable mentions. I think that might be historic for our group, right? And 1 grand winner who will win the prize money. So here are our 5 honorable mentions. Amy Lewis from the Design Academy Eindhoven for the Ghost Urchin sandbag stool made from discarded fishing nets. Amy took us through her personal journey from sea diving to rescuing nylon fishing nets to transforming these nets into fibers that could be woven and repurposed, transformed into stools for use at the beach and the sea. She showed us the value of waste materials and how they could become new, beautiful design. Congrats to Amy. Our next honorable mention is Lisa Torsis from the Estonian Academy of Arts. Lisa felted and knit indigenous wool garments that were inspired by the ethnography of seals. Her approach was both one of historical connections to place, nature, and culture, but also to biophilia, connecting the garment's textures to the rocky coast, as well as the seals themselves. The jury appreciated the exceptional handcrafted process and finished product. So well done, Lisa. Next, we recognize Sophia Goridi from Aalto University. Sophia created a new innovative textile from cellulose that transmits light by using LEDs. She created double weaves and pocket weaves for the light transmission, conveying a sensorial experience of wellness for the wearer through this smart textile. Next, the jury really enjoyed the work of Mitch Frank from Cranbrook Academy of Art. His project explored the theme, and he used these terms, I'm stealing them from his own presentation, grass to garment, which is about slow design and the process of making natural textiles from the ground up, as well as celebrating origins of natural textiles. He also focused on the traditional processes of loom weaving to honor the craft. The jury appreciated his efforts to revive the textile industry in this manner, as we know that globalization is a threat to textile craft in today's world. And our last honorable mention is Armitu Chor from St. Central St. Martin's in London. Armitu's project was called O Family, and it's a series of garments honoring a deep sense of place and cultural roots through materiality. She explored her heritage from the Ivory Coast as well as through her neighbors and community, looking at how materiality can connect us to the circle of life. Okay, and now for the winner of the Dorothy Waxman Textile Prize. The winner is Tal Narkis from Shankar College of Engineering, Design, and Art. Tal's project was called Keelam, which means vessel in Hebrew. It's a project spanning centuries of meaning. She was inspired by her grandparents' collection of antique vessels made from earthen materials and took that inspiration into contemporary three-dimensional craft through textile. She used linen and paper yarn, soaked them in soy milk to prepare for dyeing, and then dyed them with soil from the Israeli desert. A connection of textile to the earth and a sense of place and history. The yarns were then hand woven in layers to create a three-dimensional form. These new vessels are a contemporary interpretation of vessels from antiquity that are mostly damaged and viewed as no longer useful. The new textile vessels raise questions concerning the influence that time has over the meaning of materials, identity, and essence. Congratulations, Tal, for an exceptional and poetic project, one of beauty, craft, and showing how textiles can bridge culture and history.
Congratulations, Tal, and thank you, Royce, for telling us about all of these wonderful students and their honorable mentions. So we did find that it was actually a unanimous decision this year for the winner. Doesn't usually happen that way, but we all had the same idea. And we're very excited to see what Tal does next, because as a material designer, I'm sure she's going to go into very different directions. So if we stop sharing the screen, Royce, do you have anything else that you'd like to add about this year's experience? I know that we had almost 200 applicants from many new schools that have not been involved before. So it's really becoming like, you know, an international event where we're discovering people all over the planet that we've never even imagined we would connect with. So that's the amazing thing about, I guess, the times we're living in and the internet.
Yeah, for sure. And I think there were more schools from the US included this year too. There were schools from all over the world, as you mentioned. Some I had not heard of, so I'm really excited to learn more about textile programs at these universities. And it just really makes me happy to think about the fact that textiles, as you know, more than an industry, but really as craft, are moving into the future, and young people are discovering the value of textile in a sort of cultural way and in a meaningful way that you know, we can all learn a lot from. So I'm excited about that.
And the other thing is, of course, that when we narrow it down to the 20 finalists, they're all actually so proud and happy to be nominated as a finalist. So that's actually, I think, the biggest honor of being in this select group of, let's say, top 20. But like one of the students said during the jury presentations, she congratulated all her fellow nominees because in a way they kind of share this acknowledgement for years of hard work, which I'm sure they all can relate to. So that's what I always love.
I think this also, the competition builds community. They get to meet each other from their respective schools in this platform, and now have or can see each other as colleagues as they go through their career. And I think that's a nice gift that we can give them. You know, it's hard to meet people today, especially when you're young and a student. Maybe you're not traveling the way you hope to be in the future. So, you know, by using Zoom and all our kind of resources that we have for this prize, I think the students get to know each other and see each other's work and learn about what's happening all around the world. And that's inspiring for everybody.
Yeah, and it was Ragna's idea to open up the jury presentations to the public, so they're actually recorded. And so anybody in the audience that would like to see all 20 finalists can see their 5-minute presentations, which is on Textile TV on the New York Textile Month YouTube channel. So definitely tune into that if you'd like to see all these amazing finalists' work. So thank you once again to Mohawk, and thank you to Royce for being here today. and we are going to hand it back over to the live stream of today's Textile conference. Thank you, Royce. Thank you, Royce, and thank you, Ragnar. And now I'd like to welcome the winner of this year's Dorothy Waxman International Textile Prize, Tal Narkis. Are you there? Would you like to speak about or say anything? Hello. Congratulations.
Yes, hi. Thank you. I'm very, very excited. And I want to thank you and to thank the juries for believing in my project. It really means the world to me, and thank you for, I want to thank my lecturers, Gali Knani and Roni Cheskel, for helping me with the project. And that's it, thank you.
Congratulations. So you're the first winner ever from Shenkar. So you
really?
Yes, this is the first time that Shenkar has won the prize. So we're very pleased. Okay,
I'm very pleased. I didn't believe actually that it will be me, but I'm very happy, of course.
Okay, well, congratulations, and we'll be in touch with you in the next days. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.